Lily gonna lose that ball as that's gonna go to Colony. We got 2 number 3s today on the triple threat team. So we know Colony's in the blue shoes, Slater's in the black shoes.
We literally have that down in our notes. Blue and black shoes.
Still not a basket made. As Johnson grabs the rebound, is gonna get hacked. Triple threat bringing it up the court by Miller. That's going to be Colony in the blue shoes. He's going to miss that one. Rebound going to go out to triple threat, and Johnson of the Rough Riders going to pull that board down, and we still do not have a basket as that basketball's coming right towards us. Guido getting double teamed. Martinez with the shot, it bounces around and just kicks out. That's going to be rebounded by Spangler, and triple threat running the court.
Spangler with 4 rebounds already in this game, and he gets a wide open attempt.
He gets another offensive board there, and this one will go off the back of the rim. Had some open shot opportunities, just nothing quite in the basket yet, Mike.
Oh, and Spangler, great opportunity there on the offensive board, right under the rim, couldn't get it done.
That's Tweedle from the corner for 3. That one in and out. Fast break opportunity here. That is Romano, and he's going to put it in. We got 2 points on the board. Triple threat leading 2-0. With a little over 16 minutes here in the first half. That's Martinez, and he'll get the scoring started.
Yeah, Martinez running through 2 of the taller guys on triple threat. Nice, easy layup.
Ball being moved well by triple threat. They are not going to get that one. Rebounded by Miller. Oop, that one's going to hit me. Five minutes into this first half, we are tied at 2-2.
And Everett Lilly, who just inbounded that. I like his shoe selection, Jeremy. They got black and white uniforms. He's got black and white shoes.
Match the shoes to the color. As that is Johnson, and he's going to get his first points of the game.
Yeah, Tyrese Johnson, big body underneath for the Rough Riders, and he was just not having any sort of defense, throwing guys around for that layup.
That's triple threat. Takes their time getting into their half-court offense. Spangler's going to have the ball ripped away by Sieber, and the Rough Riders will bring it back up the court. Brito right back to Martinez, who kicks it over to Johnson, not able to put that one in. All the way down the floor, that is Miller getting another 2 points and a quick steal right back. Mike Colony.
Jeremy Tweedale standing there with his arms up, and Miller just goes right around him for the easy layup on that last sequence.
Over in the corner for 3. That one's going to be too long. Triple threat going to get that rebound right back, and that is Miller grabbing the board and putting 2 more points on. Now 6-4 triple threat, as we are going to have a timeout by this Rough Riders team.
Yeah, Jeremy, as the score is 6-4, low scoring game here. Just under 14 minutes to go. And I like how Spangler already attacking the offensive and defensive rebounds, already 5 rebounds in this game.
That is impressive. Yeah, we did have a lot of missed shots to start off this game. We got the offense rolling now. And let's see what happens for Triple Threat. They have subs to play with. Right now, Rough Riders, every guy that's on their team is on the floor.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, Jeremy, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they handle foul trouble, fatigue, tired. I mean, you're running back and forth on the court, Jeremy. Someone's going to get tired.
I didn't even think of foul trouble.
A sprain. What happens if you land wrong? You get a sprained ankle. I mean, there's so many factors that go into it.
They're going to put us in.
Hey, I'll be a ringer. They're going to question how old I am, because I'm 6'3", so I might be able to do okay in this game.
That ball is inbounded without Triple Threat being ready.
The refs are even confused.
Yeah. One ref said that we're good to go. Other ref was not ready, but we're going to reset as the Rough Riders will take that. As Johnson going to take a shot from the free throw line. That's going to go off the back of the rim. Romano going in for the layup. Not going to get that one. And we have a jump ball. The ball is going to be inbounded. We're hearing from the sideline that it's actually going to be Triple Threat's ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the refs didn't see where the possession arrow was, Jeremy, but it was supposed to be Triple Threat on that jump ball. And obviously jump ball at this age, you get possession arrows and not an actual jump ball.
We are here at the Sports Table in Superior, Colorado, right in between Denver and Boulder. It's a beautiful facility, multiple hockey rinks, multiple basketball courts, baseball training facilities, volleyball, anything you want. If you want to get signed up and start training here, all you got to do is go to myimpactsports.com. And Triple Threat for 3, that one's going to go long. It's going to be rebounded by Reese and put right back in. Reese getting his first 2 points of the game. It's now 8-4, Triple Threat leading. A little fancy pass by Lillard is not going to work out as that's stolen by Romano. That's a ferocious defense being played with these hands right now. A bunch of steals. That's Lillard back into Johnson. Over to Martinez who hooks up that 3. That's not going to work out. And Triple Threat with the rebound, moving up all the way to Romano, who takes it from the baseline, and he's going to be fouled hard.
Yeah, Martinez went up for the block for the Rough Riders and ended up almost getting a piggyback ride there, but can't do that.
All right, we're going to have a 3 come, and that is Slater. He's the one wearing the black shoes. For Triple Threat. Inbound to the bank shot by Slater, comes on the court. Oh, that was Keegan Reese. Keegan Reese getting 2 more points, adding 2 to his total. He was at 4 right now. 10-4 now, Triple Threat leading.
Jeremy, 4 points. The match is 4 rebounds now.
And there we go. We have Nick Sieber hitting our first 3 of the game.
I guess his foot was on the line, Jeremy. They're going to count that as a 2.
Foot was on the line. Oh. All right, got a little bit of difficulties as Bursey is fouled. He's got 2 shots. First one going to go off the back of the rim. 10-6, Triple Threat leading with the foul shot. They have Omari Bursey. And Bursey will hit his second, extending the lead to 11-6. Triple Threat now with a full court press. And that is going to be a walk by Martinez.
Yeah, if Tyrese Johnson would have looked a little to his left running down the court, he would have saw Nick Siebler wide open. And instead kicked it out to Martinez, and we got a travel call.
And there's Bursey for three. That one's going to go off the side of the rim and rebounded by Lillery. Tweedale's going to reset the offense here for the Rough Riders. Into Johnson. Johnson's going to be hacked on the play. And we have a reach. And that reach is going to be on Slater. Three going to be taken by Lillery, and that one's going to be a little bit too long. Running the ball down is Miller. And he's going to get a charge called on him.
Yeah, interesting call. It looked like he was sitting there under the rim. There is no half little semicircle at this age, Jeremy, so I guess you can stand anywhere.
Johnson using his body to back down, not going to get that shot. Rebound also missed by the Rough Riders. And Miller running the ball back out for a triple threat. A little too strong in the layup. It's going to be rebounded by Colony. Nope, that is Slater. He's wearing the black shoes. And two shots here for Slater as triple threat. Still leading 11-6 with about 8 minutes left in this first half. Slater got some good height for 7th grade. And Slater will make his second of two, pushing that lead to 12-6. Rough Riders trailing by 6, moving up the court quickly as that's going to be a three by Martinez. And that one's going to count for 3.
5 points now for Martinez, the leading scorer in this game so far.
Now triple threat only up by 2. 3, excuse me. After that three-pointer, they're up by 3. As that's Amari Bursey over in the corner for the triple threat in black. He drives, not gonna get the layup, but is gonna get the foul, and Bursey is gonna go for 2 as we're gonna have a timeout coming. Timeout at 6 minutes and 54 seconds left. Triple threat leading 12-9. What did you see from that last little barrage, Mike?
I would like the passes to be a little bit crisper, but you know, going as fast as this game is and as fast as the players are moving, a lot of deflections is what I've seen in the first couple of minutes so far in this first half, Jeremy. And it took a little while to get going when it comes to the scoring, but we have a 12-9 game now, so it's going to be interesting to see excuse me, how this first half plays out.
The Rough Riders are playing on their home court right here. They are home at the Superior Sports Stable. They have their logo right there on the court. Do you think they might have a few more players, but we'll see what happens next week. We're going to come back to you next week with a big Father's Day tournament. We're going to have teams from all over the nation right here in Superior, so make sure to check back in next week. And after this game, we will have the first place game for the 7th grade division. And after the timeout, Bursey is going to go and take his 2 shots. Went 1 for 2 on his previous foul shots. And Bursey is good on the first one.
Look for Bursey to have a big game in the second half, Jeremy. He's obviously, this is the second trip to the free throw line. I look for him to get more attempts from the foul line because he's a hard guy to stop inside for a triple threat.
Does miss that second foul shot just a little bit short. But with the 1 of 2, That's going to push the triple threat lead to 13-9. Martinez having a tough time bringing it up on the court, and that's going to be a foul on Bursey.
Yeah, I just heard the referee as he walked by the table, Jeremy, illegal use of the hands. Now, I've honestly never heard that in a basketball game before, more of hockey or more of football really, but interesting call, illegal use of the hands.
Sounds like a fancy way to say a reach in. And that's going to be a foul on Johnson. Going to have another probably illegal use of the hands. I think it's just it's a cover-up.
Yeah, maybe it encompasses like 2 or 3 different calls at the same time.
Bursey again in the corner. Oh, does that little step back. Well, move over to Verelich, back to Bursey. Bursey takes it to the hole. He's going to make the layup this time and draw the foul. And Mike, you were exactly right a second ago. Bursey's going to the hole. He's going hard. He's getting the fouls, and that's going to be a foul on Sieber.
Yeah, Sieber's second foul. Once again, the aforementioned Bursey, Jeremy, big guy, getting in there, getting the foul call, and I look for him to have a huge second half as he knows how to throw his body down inside.
And he will hit the and one, pushing Triple Threat's lead to 15-9. 16-9 on the free throw. That is Martinez bringing the ball up. The long three by Schreiber is not going to make it. And the rebound by Triple Threat. As Bursey brings it back up, goes hard to the hole, stops, pushes it, pivots. But that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, Bursey not happy with that call, and I kind of agree with Bursey because he did not lift that second, unless it slid a little, I did not see it come off the ground.
I think it was the slide. Full court press almost works out as that's going to be a layup by Sieber. That's not going to go, but Johnson will put it back in. Another rebound and another 2 points for Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson able to clean up the offensive glass and his third offensive rebound in this game so far, Jeremy.
11-16, Rough Riders are trailing. As Triple Threat has the ball, that's going to be driven by Slater, and that one's not going to get the ball. Inbound to Slater. That's over to Miller. Miller's going to hit the back of the rim, rebounded by Johnson of the Rough Riders. Tweedle going to push that to Martinez, who stops, pops for three. That's good. Martinez starting to feel himself after he hit that three. He was a little happy on the run back down the court.
Leading scorer in this game now is Martinez with 8 points, his second three-pointer of this game also.
That one's going to be too long for Miller, rebounded by Slater, and he is going to be fouled. And that three by Martinez makes it a 2-point game as Triple Threat leads 16-14, but they do have 2 shots coming from the line for Slater.
So Black Shoe Slater at the mound, thinking of baseball, at the free throw line.
First one's going to be a little bit short.
And Jeremy sitting there with just 1 point in the scorebook is Slater. And I'm starting to call him Black Shoe Slater because there's 2 number 3s as we've mentioned earlier in this game.
And Slater will put in his second. Into 2 points the old-fashioned way. I don't think that's the same. Johnson just rips that one out of Slater's hands as he drives to the hole, and that one's not going to go. Stolen by Martinez, and he lays it up. It's going to be short, rebounded by Johnson, and there we go. We got a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, Johnson with his 4th offensive rebound of this game, and he has 5 total rebounds in this game. 6 points off second chance for Johnson.
Slater will miss that one, and Johnson gets another rebound as Martinez going to take it. Goes with the left hand and just off the inside of the rim and out.
As Spangler, number 10 for the Triple Threat, almost in double figures with rebounds with 8.
Slater once again grabs the board and will be fouled by Johnson. Do not want to have Johnson getting into foul trouble. It's been a key part of this Rough Riders offense.
I wonder if there is a stipulation, Jeremy, when it comes to foul trouble, when you only have 5 guys. Because we see Keegan Reese check back into the game for triple threat. It's going to be, I'm just fascinated to see. I don't want to see it happen to triple threat, but I'm still fascinated if something were to happen, how they handle it.
Slater missed the first one. Johnson is actually holding his left shoulder. He's been nursing it a little bit. As Slater once again will hit his second of 2. Put that back up to a 2-point lead for triple threat. 1 minute remaining in this first half. As Martinez drives down and goes to finger roll. Not going to go. Johnson grabbing the rebound, and he will get hacked.
And you can see him grimacing after he came down, after he put that offensive rebound back up. And good thing for the Rough Riders that there's a minute left till halftime.
And they're going to give themselves a little more time as we're going to have a timeout with 41 seconds left in the first half. Maybe give Johnson a second to breathe, hopefully stretch it out. As we do have another game right behind us, and that one's going to halftime. That is the Denver Hornets facing a different Hornets team. (18-16), 41 seconds left. Triple threat remaining, or triple threat winning. We're shaking the rust off too. We have some springtime basketball. That's not the NBA Finals. And the refs end this timeout. Coaches are taking a little extra time.
Yeah, and you can almost expect that from the Rough Riders bench, playing with only 5 available guys. As we see Johnson, number 42 for the Rough Riders, come out last and gingerly jogging to the free throw line, as you mentioned, Jeremy, nursing a shoulder injury, what it seems to be. We don't want to make any assumptions, but he's been grimacing in pain.
And we'll have all eyes on him as he goes for 2 at the line, and he does hit his first one, making it a 1-point game.
Apparently not affecting his shot, at least from the free throw line, and grabbing offensive rebounds.
And he drains 2 for 2. Free throws have been so important. But as he did turn, he did grimace on his way back down. And that one's going to go to Bursey. Bursey going to take Johnson right on. And it's going to be rebounded by Spengler, but not able to put it back in. Bursey falls to the ground and just hits the out of bounds line. So it'll be Rough Riders ball. Just 15 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. As Martinez able to get that to Johnson, who quickly finds Sweetella, who is all alone. And that's the Rough Riders' first lead of the game as we are going to halftime, 20-18. Back and forth battle. And we do have a whole 3-minute halftime.
The white team is, what's the name of the white team?
The Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders and the triple threat with black.
Are we on or off?
Mike, seeing that you guys only have five. Okay. So I'm here with the assistant. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes. So I'm here with the assistant coach of the Rough Riders, Mike. Seeing that you guys only have 5 people, how are you keeping them out of foul trouble, and what are you telling them for this game to go on?
Right now, I'm just trying to keep them calm. With us only having 5, the defensive side of the ball is really packed the paint. We got a big man. He's in a lot of foul trouble, so try to get these guards to pack the paint, not get too many fouls on the inside.
Okay, and seeing that they are getting frustrated, how do you keep them level-headed to keep them to go on to the next step?
Got you. With that, I just keep them motivated. I stay in each and every player's ear. On and off the court, timeouts. Just you got to make sure you stay on these kids. I mean, the more you on them, the more knowledge you fill into them, the better they can be. So.
Well, hopefully you guys will stay out of foul trouble, and hopefully they will stay motivated to keep on pushing through.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
So much.
That's all I have.
And thanks to our man Shaq for getting an in-depth interview with the Rough Riders coach, as the Rough Riders do lead 20-18 coming into the second half. And that one's going to go right to Spangler, who's going to put that one a little bit short and kick that back out, and that's going to be an air ball coming from Miller. And we have another jump ball. Nope, that's going to be a foul on Miller. Another illegal use of hands. If you are just joining us, I'm Jeremy Peischer with Michael Spill, and we're on Inspirante Media, part of the Colorado Media School broadcast. We are broadcasting the 3rd place game of the Hoop Dreams Nation 7th grade boys tournament. And we've had a battle. And I would like to thank Guy Castellan for doing all the technical work and producing and directing, making our jobs a whole lot easier. As that's Martinez. He's going to lose that ball and fall on top of it, kick it over receiver. That's Tweedell over to Lillard for 3, and he's going to cash that one in.
Yeah, I heard one of the referees during halftime, Jeremy, talking to the score operator saying, can you make an indication when it's a 3-pointer? And she said, are we putting our hands up? And then he said, yeah. And she goes, well, then there's no dispute.
As she puts her hands up again, and that's going to be another 3-pointer coming from Miller. Back-to-back threes from both these teams as Lillard is open again from the 3-line. From that into Johnson. Takes it back to Martinez. He'll chuck up a 3. That one's going to be a little bit too long. Triple threat trailing by 2, 23-21, as we have another 3-pointer, and that one's going to be a little bit short. Was that tipped by Tweedell? The refs are going to say no, and the Rough Riders have the ball. Johnson seeming to be okay after that injury in the first half. As that one's going to fall over to Lillard, who will hit the jump shot for 2.
Yeah, it seems the triple threat have switched coaches during halftime. And the one who's up there now, a lot more animated, Jeremy, saying, what's the rush to the triple threat?
And Martinez will grab that board. Running floater up. He fell down hard on that shot, and that's going to be Lillard. He's going to get fouled.
I just heard the coach from Triple Threat, Jeremy, say, I'm about to make some subs. You guys aren't hustling. And then right after that, a steal.
And that is going to be a steal by Colony. Old Blue Shoes Colony.
Yeah, his first 2 of the game.
That'll cut the Rough Riders lead to 25-23. 16:30 remaining in this first half. Second half. We are in the second half. Martinez going to put up the floater, and that's going to go off the front of the rim and out. Another rebound for Spangler.
His 11th rebound of the game.
And a putback going in for Romano. And we are all tied here with just under 16 minutes left. Quick shot. But Seaver's not going to go. We have a fight for the ball, and no foul called, but it is still triple threat ball. From the corner for three, that's going to be no good, but the rebound going to be by Reese. Snell's not going to go in, he's going to grab it again. And this time he's fouled. You get enough chances, you're going to get the foul eventually.
Yeah, Keegan Reese and Spangler have been on the offensive boards all game long, Jeremy. Reese with 7 rebounds, now Spangler with 12. Half of those offensive.
And Reese will drain the first one, and that'll put the triple threat team ahead by 1. 26-25, the leading pending the second free throw. Reese puts that one a little too short. Gonna be rebounded by the triple threat team. And that's a big steal by Martinez, who was by himself down the court with the finger roll, and that's gonna put the lead back for the Rough Riders, 27-26.
Martinez now takes over the role of leading scorer in this game with 10, the first one to double digits.
And another steal here, and here's Tweedell going down for the Rough Riders, and he hits another layup.
Yeah, his first bucket of the game, Jeremy. So now officially, every Rough Rider has scored in this game.
That one's gonna be in Spangler, who grabs his own board, not able to get the putback. As Reese also misses his putback. Johnson was tired of it. He just ran in and grabbed his own board, but he's gonna be fouled.
Referee's waiting for the triple threat to make subs.
And here we go, as Verlich will come back into the game. Verlich gets it right to Spangler, who puts that up and in. We're back to a 1-point ball game. Rough Riders leading 29-28. As that's a quick steal by triple threat. And Colony will get the layup and one. And he'll go to the line.
Yeah, what a sequence there by Jack Spangler. Jeremy gets the offensive rebound, goes just past half court, intercepts the pass, and gets the ball down now for a chance for a 3-point play.
And Colony will hit his free throw, cashing in on the end one. That'll put triple threat back in the lead, 31-29. This second half has been full of lead changes.
Keegan Reese picks up his first foul of the game.
Martinez hits it over to Seaver. Back to Tweedell. Inside to Johnson, and he does what he does. Puts it off the rectangle and right in the hoop. (31-31). They're going to be driven in by Miller. Tries to go with the reverse, but we're going to have a foul on Seaver. Seaver complaining that it should have been a carry.
Yeah, Seaver picks up his third personal of this game for the Rough Riders.
Slater having an open shot, unable to make this. And that is going to be a push on Miller. Ooh, and we have a limping player coming off the court. It is Colony for triple threat.
Yeah, Mari Bursey will replace him. guy I keyed in on, Jeremy, in that first half to have a big second half.
Martinez with some fancy footwork and a good crossover is going to get tripped on his way to the basket. And that's another foul on Miller.
Yeah, Miller, back-to-back fouls in 2 sequences, Jeremy. Picks up his second and third personal.
Open Tweedell for 3, and he's going to catch that in.
Great look there. Tweedell just patiently waiting on that far side, Jeremy.
That 3 is going to put the Rough Riders back up 34-31 with almost 10 minutes remaining in this game. Again, Rough Riders having no subs. These guys have already played 30 minutes of basketball on top of the 2 games they played earlier today.
7 fouls. How many team fouls there? 3? Hey, it's 1-1. Let me help you out.
That's a foul on Bursey.
Yeah, they're going to pull him out because that's his 4th personal. And we just heard the scores table communicate with the coaches and refs. 17 fouls for triple threat.
With 10 minutes remaining in this second half. So every foul from out from here, even if it's a reach, is going to equal foul shots. And Miller is going to hit the first one. Because he did hit that first one, he gets to try a second one too. Lillard going to drain both, and now it is 35-31, 9:30 remaining. Triple threat trailing and bring the ball up the court. And that's going to be a timeout coming here for that triple threat team, trying to settle things down a little bit.
Yeah, you heard the head coach screaming at his players to look for the open guy. Was not happening as they're forcing a lot of balls, Jeremy, into pressure-filled areas. The coach didn't like what he saw.
Martinez has been, he's quick, he's fast, he's been able to grab those steals, he's been all over diving in the passing lanes. It's going to be a lot of work for triple threat if they want to win this game now. And we're going to throw it back down to
Teams
Shaq,
tournament
who's
with head,
got
or assistant coach of the triple threat, Isaiah. Isaiah, it's a close game. What's one thing you want to see from your team here down the stretch to really close this one out?
We just got to focus on defense and making our layups. We're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, and we just got to focus on putting them in. If we do that, I think we have a great chance of winning.
The other team only has 5 guys. Is there any focus on trying to get into the foul trouble, get to the line?
Yeah, the big has 4 fouls right now, and we're trying to keep attacking the basket and hopefully get him fouled out.
All right, well, good luck for down the stretch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you to the triple threat staff.
A little confusion between possession arrow and whose ball it is coming after that timeout. As the scores table indicated, they haven't had a change of possession the entire second half.
And
Clock didn't start.
No, we had some free basketball there. Verlich just missed that over and back. This Percy is going to take it with his left hand. That one goes in and out. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go triple threat's way. Goes back to Verlich at the top. He's going to stop and pump. Did not dribble quick enough, though, as his feet were moving, and we're going to have a travel on Verlich. There was an open Lillard, but that's going to be a great block as he gets it back in to Johnson. The ball on the floor. We got a lot of diving. To an open Verlich, but he's going to miss that one. Rebound by Johnson. That's Tweedell for 3, and that's going to be good. This Rough Rider team has been pretty dang good at these 3 points all game.
Yeah, Tweedle, who didn't join the scoring parade for the Rough Riders till this second half, Jeremy, back-to-back 3-pointers.
We're at 39-31. Rough Riders leading as that's now going to be 39-33. That's going to be put in by old Black Shoe Slater.
Yeah, Slater waiting patiently for the offensive rebound. Easy putback.
Has to be you, gang.
Again, over to Tweedle. This one's going to go in and out. Bursey's going to miss that one, but I think Tweedle had a nice little yell right there. If you can't block it with your hands, if you can block it with your voice, it's just as good.
Yeah, and Bursey with a wide open attempt there. He had a little shot fake as he was heading up for the layup. Maybe too far under the basket, but he redeems himself now at the free throw line.
That first one is good. That'll push the lead to 39-34. Not push the lead, cut the lead down to 39-34. As Bursey will go for his second, and that one's going to go through the net, but didn't go through the rim first, so it will not count. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this third place game in the Hoop Dreams Nation tournament. And that one's going to get right down to Seaver, who's going to put that in.
Yeah, sorry, Jeremy, I want to credit Lily on the pass. Nice bow pants, avoiding traffic, gets to a wide open layup.
And the shot from the corner is going to be too long, but Slater's going to grab that one, jump right back up and put it in. 41-36, Rough Riders are in the lead as that ball gets to Johnson, but he's too far under the rim, unable to put it back.
Yeah, unfortunate for Johnson there in the right position, but just too far under the rim to get a good look.
And Bursey will go, and that's going to be no charge, no block. That ball is just going to fall right to Slater. And Slater is going to put that back in, and that'll make the lead the game 41-38. Rough Riders are ahead, and we're going to kick this one back down to Shaq. He's on an interview with this Rough Riders.
There you go.
It's Shaquille live at the sports stable with the assistant coach, Mike. So as you guys were struggling in the first half with your foul troubles, now that we see you guys have really got the momentum going, what is one thing or a couple of things that you're telling them, and what is one thing you want to see for the final stretch of the team to close out the game?
So basically what I have them right now doing is slowing the ball down, playing at their own speed, not trying to get caught up with what the other team's doing. With the fouls, basically telling them to play smart, keep good intensity, and just keep going. That's all we got for them right now.
Well, hopefully you guys keep the momentum up with only having 5 players. Let's see how they do, okay?
Most definitely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shaq. I am Jeremy Peischer here with Michael Spillman, with technical director Guy Castleman. On Inspirante Media, we have the third place game of the Hoop Dreams Nation tournament. As Bursey gonna bring that down, go to the right hand and put it back in. It's now a 1-point ball game, 41-40. Rough Riders in the lead. And there's their big guy Johnson going right up the middle and putting that layup in.
Johnson with 12. Bursey on that last sequence, Jeremy, gets his 9th point, but what a great sequence there. A steal and then a layup.
And there's Spangler, who he goes for the little hook shot finger roll, a little hybrid. Well, that one's going to be good. We're back to 1 point. Rough Riders ahead. That's going to be driven by Lillery. It's going to be tipped and rebounded by Slater.
Go get the ball! Okay, wait.
And triple threat resetting in their half-court offense with Miller, giving it over to Bursey. Beautiful cut in there by Keegan Reese, and he's going to take that basket and also take the lead for triple threat, 44-43, 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this one's going to come down to the last whistle, I have a feeling, Jeremy.
That one put up by Lillard, not going to go. Ball's going to go off a couple legs, but it's going to be Rough Riders ball. Down by 1, 4 minutes remaining. They haven't shown too many signs of fatigue yet. And there's Johnson, able to grab his own board, put the second one back, and that one will go long.
About 15 rebounds for Jack Spangler, Jeremy.
There's an open Miller. He's not going to get the ball quick enough, but he's going to kick it to Reese. Reese will put that one off the back of the rim. And Martinez using the crossover to bring the ball up. He's going to chuck up a three, and that one's going to go back off the rim, but rebound will go right to Tweedell, and he's going to try a three. That one's short, but it works out as a pass as Johnson able to put that one back. 45-44. Don't know if we can count that one as a rebound, as a never hit rim.
Don't know, but I put it down, and he's got a double-double now. Does Johnson.
We have a and we are going to have a foul on triple threat, which means we're going right already to the line, even though it's only a reach on the other side of the court.
Yeah, that's 8 team fouls now, so that puts the Rough Riders in the bonus. So any foul now on from triple threat, they'll have a 1-at-1, which means you make the second one, you make the first one, excuse me, you get a chance at a second one. You miss it, and it's a free ball.
Johnson just lasers that one in. It's going to push the lead to 46-44 for the Rough Riders.
15 points now, Jeremy, for Johnson in this game, the leading scorer of the game.
Johnson goes 2 for 2. And we are going to have a timeout here from the Rough Riders. They're up 3 with 2 minutes remaining in this basketball game. They've just played 38 minutes straight, no subs. Gonna need a quick breather for the Rough Riders.
I wonder if they're allotted maybe 1 or 2 more timeouts with only 5 available players. We're gonna have to get some clarification on this. But like you said, no fatigue, no signs of slowing down for the Rough Riders. This has been a back and forth game. The only thing we've noticed was Johnson seemed to be a little bit of a shoulder injury, but he's obviously pushing through that to be the leading scorer in this game.
Refs are calling everyone back in. Here we go. 2:01 remaining. Triple threat with the ball, down by 3. As the ball goes to Bursey. Puts it over into Spangler. Spangler going with the right hand. He's going to put that one in. He's been a force in the paint.
I was going to say, Jeremy, it's a shame that triple threat didn't go to Spangler earlier. If we've seen him dominating in the paint, only 6 points up to this.
Oh, Martinez going to be fouled hard on the three-point shot. That one's going to be on Bursey.
Bursey in major foul trouble now.
You only have a minute and a half left, but Martinez here is going to have 3 shots. First one not going to go. Don't want to foul on that 3-point shot. Try to get a hand on the man's face, but do not hit the arm. But the gamble might have paid off for Bursey here as Martinez misses the first 2.
Based on what we've seen so far, Jeremy, unlike Martinez to miss shots from the charity stripe because he's been making shots during the game.
I wonder if those legs are getting tired, as he will put in the third one, and that'll make the lead 48-46. Rough Riders leading. As Bursey again goes to that left hand on the crossover, and that's going to be a charge on Bursey.
That's got to be close to 5 fouls on Bursey, Jeremy.
Rough Riders playing smart with the ball now, as there's only 1 minute and 7 seconds left. And that's going to be another rebound by Johnson. Ooh, and we do have an injured player over there for the Rough Riders.
Yeah, I think Lily caught an inadvertent elbow to the face. And they're going to give Rough Riders a little bit of time to...
What happened? What are we doing? Get a man now.
And we are trying to figure out what's going on. And we're going to have a timeout for the Rough Riders, as Lily saying he's fine. The ref's making sure he sits down for a second. He did take an elbow in the eye.
Yeah, and the coach didn't really signal for a timeout, but it looked like Lily went to go sit on the bench. And the referee just, I don't know if they made him make a timeout or an injury timeout. And they're discussing it right now.
It's going to give this Rough Riders team a little more time, as we are going to kick it over to Matt here with some more of that triple threat staff.
I just wish he just deny your man now. Deny your man now. Deny.
We'll get to Matt at the next timeout and then a stoppage, as that's going to be inbounded again. Lillery is back on the court. That's going to be stolen. And Bursey driving it up for triple threat. He's going to kick that over. Open jump shot going to be a little short by Reese. Rebounded by Slater. And he's going to get that to go with the foul. Those 2 points will tie up the game 48-48.
And how about Black Shoe Slater, Jeremy? 11 points now. That was his 10th rebound all over the glass, along with Spangler in this game.
Slater tied the game, has the chance to get the lead for triple threat. With just 34 seconds remaining. Johnson going to run to the sideline.
Yeah, still running gingerly, as you heard the referee saying he needs to be back to the...
There's only 4 players on the court for the Rough Riders right now. Was that Johnson's 5th foul?
No, she said he has to be back in the game by 20 seconds. So he's getting a 15-second rest. And I think it is his shoulder or his arm.
Still a tied game, 48-48. 28 seconds and ticking. Martinez over to Tweedo. Gotta be trying to draw a foul if you're the Rough Riders here. That layup won't go. And triple threat are gonna get the timeout with 15 seconds remaining. And we're gonna go back over to Shaq with an interview. We just have 15 seconds remaining.
Matt here with Isaiah. 15 seconds left in the game, Isaiah. What do you want to see from your team here?
Whatever play our head coach draws up, I just want to see our team execute it to the best of their ability, and we'll be happy as coaches with the outcome.
You were able to get that big man out with this last foul. How does that work with the team?
It affects the game a lot. He was holding down the paint. Credit to him. So hopefully we exploit that.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you to the Rough Rider and Triple Threats coaching staff for making themselves available during these games. Tie game, 48-48, 15 seconds remaining. Clock will start once Miller picks up the ball for Triple Threat.
Watch my hand.
The clock did start running, but that's not what should have happened as the clock will not start until the ball is touched.
Yeah, you
Triple Threat staff making sure.
Yeah, you heard the referee say, "Did you see my handbrake?" Which means she points to the clock, and when he touches the ball, she'll signify to start the clock.
And we got it that time as Miller will pick that up and give it over to Bursey. 10 seconds remaining as a shot by Reese might have been an inbound to Slater. And that's going to be a foul on Tweedo. 7 seconds remaining. It's going to be 2 shots.
Crunch time in the pressure cooker, Jeremy.
Johnson not on the court as the Rough Riders only have 4 guys on. 7 seconds remaining as Slater is going to miss the first one.
How many timeouts do I have? 1 timeout?
And Slater feeling the pressure, 48-48, 7 seconds remaining. His second of 2 free throws. That one's going to go in, and that'll put the lead to 49-48 in Triple Threat's favor. As the Rough Riders going to take a timeout. Lillery's limping back down.
Yeah, the referee's doing a lot of communicating with the scores table to get this right, Jeremy. As we're sitting right next to the scorer, and he thought it was a 1-on-1 free throw, and he started the clock when the ball was rolling in. So some miscommunication, and
Johnson on the bench for the Rough Riders. Only 4 guys on the floor. Lillery also limping for the Rough Riders. His black shoe is limping. White shoe seems fine. As that's going to be a home run pass. It's going to be stolen by Slater, fouled by Martinez. Oh, it's going to be coming over and back. Over and back, 4 seconds remaining. Rough Riders down by 1. That's going to be inbound to Tweedo. He tries to create some space. Last second shot here. Not going to go by Lillery. He was able to get a last shot. It was a long 3. Did not go. And that is going to make it Rough Riders leading 49-48. They will take the 3rd place trophy home. What an effort by the Rough Riders, though.
yeah, especially with down a man. And we discussed the whole game. What was going to happen if they lost a man? And we saw it right there. Maybe not enough endurance, especially only with 4 guys out there the last, minute of the game. And so you lose Johnson, who had 16 points in the game, the leading scorer. And tough loss for the Rough Riders and a great win for Triple Threat.
And we're going to kick it down here for a second back to Matt, who's going to be interviewing the winning team. And Matt's going to be interviewing the coach and Owen Slater. Thank you, Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt Post here at the Hoop Dreams basketball tournament here at the sports table. I'm here with head coach of the Triple Threat, Ron, and the star of the last couple seconds, Owen. Ron, we'll start with you. What did you like to see out of your team there to finish that game off?
I think the adjustments. So they were playing a 1-3-1. We made some good adjustments and finally start getting our head up and hitting the open guys. And then, Owen right here, he was a beast. Now, believe it or not, This is Owen's first time playing with us. So, you know, I'm extremely proud of him. And, hey, you know, we worked on those free throws before the game, about 15 minutes before the game. So, good job. All the boys played really, really well. Really, really proud of them. The way to fight back when you get down, and just fight back to get back in the game.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, Owen, first game with the team. How does it feel to come through clutch and make that last free throw to give your team the win?
Well, it feels really, really good. I'm proud of how I played. I think I made a good impression on the team, so looking forward to more games like this.
Awesome, awesome. Well, it's a very good job. He also came up with the final steal to kind of seal that game. Anything else you want to talk about with the team or anything?
Well, I don't know.
Well, great job. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that stuff. Good job, man. Congratulations, man. Thank you.
Thanks so much to Matt and the rest of the Triple Threat coaching staff and Owen Slater for giving us an insight of that game. We're going to end that one with 49-48, back and forth ball game. So many lead changes, Mike. We got one more game left today for the first place trophy.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun way to wrap this up as this game's starting in just a couple of minutes, so we'll see you then.
We'll see you in a couple of minutes. We'll be right back with Grind Time taking on Elite for the Hoop Dreams Nation 7th grade championship.